Kia ora, good evening, I'm Andrew Mulligan. She's Storm Purvis, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild, the Black Ferns get the job done, but at a cost. McConey counts the cost of the All Blacks' loss. The Warriors don't lose to the Titans anymore, people.
Yes!
And Tommy Fleetwood doesn't lose a third-round lead anymore. Hey.
All that, plus the weekend's biggest smashes, and now Taylor is live from the Women's Rugby World Cup. But first...
The big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Yeah, leading your CGW tonight, the Black Ferns World Cup title defence is officially underway. And it came with tries, records and just a touch of drama.
Yeah, it wasn't a total siesta for the Fernies against Spain after a nervy opening 20 minutes. But 15's newbie Georgia Miller certainly caught the Spanish napping with her now signature hot steppin'.
A little dummy from Miller, the step, Georgia Miller! Welcome to the Rugby World Cup!
She scored a scucky double before being rested at half-time, and in that 40 minutes alone beat 11 defenders, the most of any player in the opening 8 matches.
Now Miller again, from the restart, Georgia Miller. Oh, goodness me, Miller up the centre of the field, looking to link up.
Mark my words, she's heading towards a player of the tournament gong. Match MVP Michaeli Tu'u powered over for their third of the half before Aisha Letienga powered out of the sheds in the second to score her own double.
To the left wing side, they're going to break through, are they? Yes, they're going to score another. Aisha Letienga improves the position.
Renee Holmes was a dead-eye off the tee, converting 7 meat pies, then slicing and dicing her way up the field to set up Portia the Goat for her record-extending 21st World Cup try.
Renee Holmes gets it off to Woodman Wycliffe, and she kickstarts her World Cup campaign.
The Fernies getting the bonus point win, and despite a couple of wobbles early on, a happy coach Bunce.
You can't knock them for their intent out there today, but for intent and mindset, and to play with 13 players for about 30 minutes, I think it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, there were some troubling sights, losing Kai-Paul Olsen-Baker in the 54th minute and Aisha Letienga shortly after.
Yeah, not great, those two injuries.
No.
Especially Baker Olsen. OK, let's cross to our Taylor Curtis, who's on the ground at the Women's Rugby World Cup. And Taylor, how bad are those injuries?
Any update?
Please, got anything?
I think they're not as bad as my hangover right now. No, I'm being serious. Kai-Paul Olsen-Baker, I think it's her ankle. It was a bit dodgy coming into that game anyway. So the fact that she started that and then only lasted that long, I feel so sorry for her. We haven't heard updates yet, but hopefully also Amy Duplessis looked like she fell on her shoulder pretty badly too. But they've had a lot of midfielders that can come in and cover. But I mean, those girls have been dying to get through, and to finish on that, that first game is going to be heartbreaking.
Gutted for Kai-Paul because she also missed out, obviously, the last World Cup with injury. So reports of broken ankle. We're really hoping that's not the case. But
broken ankle?
Apparently, possibly. It's too early there for Taylor to know, and like she said, she has a hangover. Because...
Taylor feels like a broken ankle right now.
How good was the opening ceremony? Tell me about it.
No, it was sick. It was awesome. You can walk through. It's fine if you want. It was, honestly, it was really cool. So many people there, so many people wearing cowboy hats, which I thought, what is that for the USA? Or is it for England? It was very conflicting. But awesome, wheeling out this massive stage for Anne Marie. And I feel like I was the only one singing at some point. But she's had some mean bangers. And then Alona Ma, Ali Kildun. I wasn't sure who I was more starstruck by, but when I interviewed Ali Kildun, I could see she's got a gem on her tooth, and I think I'm going to go book myself in.
Oh, you're going to go to Mick Huttnell. You won't know that. You weren't born, but Mick Huttnell from Simply Red, he has a ruby in his tooth.
Damn.
I'm not sure if it's permanent or he takes it out every now and again.
No, I think it's stuck in there.
I digress. Do we have Japan or Ireland next, please, Taylor? Do you even know?
We got Japan next in Exeter. Yes, we've got a 5-hour drive to Exeter. It's a bank holiday, so there's going to be heaps of traffic. I look forward to it. I got so much Panadol, which is awesome. But yeah, 5 hours to Exeter to take on Japan, and they got beaten by Ireland.
How much Greggs are you going to eat? How much Greggs are you going to eat?
Not as much as Ali G's. I've been smoking their LEGs over there. Heaps of pizza, kebabs, although the meat looks very dodgy. It looks like a skinned cat. But Yeah.
We were ready
No, I'm
to
looking
talk
forward
about
to that. Greg's is mean.
Greg's is mean. Okay, we're ready to
I
talk
don't care about Ireland and Japan pool game.
No, he doesn't care.
I don't care.
Okay,
I'm more worried about my Taylor, if she's going to be okay.
She's pretty as a picture. She's fine. What happened?
Sean's Scottish, he'll get you some iron brew. He's your cameraman. He'll sort you out.
Ferguson, yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Taylor. Loved all your work with Ruby Tui as well over the coverage. It was awesome to see.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we've got it next week too, so tune in for that one.
Oh, lovely. What else are you up to? Just going to keep you on the telly, just to make your pain hangover a little. Oh, we're getting moved on. We're getting moved on. Bye, Taylor.
Oh. See you guys.
Thank you. Oh, it was LEG there. I missed it. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. Let's rip off the Band-Aid because, you know, the All Blacks had a little slip up on Buenos Aires yesterday and not the plethora of doll poo that dots the streets there.
Yeah, the ABs are deep in a halfback injury doo-doo too. So if you're a halfback, please send your CV to halfbackcrisis@newzealandrugby.co.nz. All right, here's McConey with the game.
History for Los Pumas. For the first time, they beat the All Blacks in Argentina.
Ay caramba! So what will happen to Razor?
Execution? Why?
No, surely that's too harsh. It's only a game, but the signs were there from the start. The anthem singer wore blue love heart glasses from Look Sharp, and the Pumas did look sharp.
On a link up he can to Santiago Carreras.
Although the All Blacks scored 2 tries in the middle of the first half,
Inside the 10, Newell charging towards the line. Fletcher Newell.
Argentina lost first 5 Thomas Albanos to a broken hand, although he tried to play on through tears, until someone said,
"Don't cry for me, Argentina."
Yellow cards to Will Jordan and Tupou Vai allowed Argentina to score
Defending the try scored.
and then create pure rugby poetry.
Links up with Delguy. Beautiful step, Bautista Delguy. Oh, just losing the ball forward.
But Bowden Barrett shut down the poetry.
There.
And at half-time, it was 13-all. After the break, the aerial assault escalated. And despite anticipating that tactic, it didn't go well for the ABs.
We practiced all week. We knew it was coming aerially, new kickoffs. That's good. That's a good question. I'm not sure I can answer right now why.
Then the outstanding Pablo Matera set up a try for halfback Gonzalo Garcia.
Garcia. Try Argentina.
Matera taking off like a bat out of hell, or a bat on a treadmill. Samasoni Tokuyaho scored again from a rolling maul, but a third yellow card, this time to Sevu Reece, was a real kick in the goalies. Replacement fly half Santiago Carreras kept kicking his goals, and the fans kept jumping for joy. The late great Diego Maradona thought he was about to witness a Pumas victory over the All Blacks in 2001, only for Razor to win it at the death.
Robertson.
Or maybe Maradona was watching from above, giving the Pumas a perfect 10. Argentina translates as land of silver. Finally, they struck gold. James McConey, crowd goes wild.
Oh man, producer in the office earlier asked me what my takes were, and there were just too many that I don't know. What are the answers? I just don't know.
It was the physicality, it was their footwork, it was airily, it was like...
Airily, terrible.
It was Matera.
That used to be our bread and butter. What happened there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Went on about discipline all week. That went out the window, didn't it?
We are terrible at conceding cards. And there's no stopping it. Like, we walk a fine line, I get it, but there comes a point where we step over that fine line too often, and we've got to pull it back a little bit and use our skill as defenders rather than just doing that. And
you imagine the skill set, that's in our DNA, right? Like, it's there.
But silver lining.
What?
Sets us up really well for Eden Park.
Yes.
Because there's a wake-up call, and they have to marinate in their own stew for the next week. Then they get into training, because they got to come back. They got to feel stink coming back, which would suck for them, no doubt. Then they got to wait, and then they got to get back into it and prepare for South Africa.
And this is the test that would have been, highlighted in everyone's calendar, Rassie's as well. So it's, okay. You think it's just a little kick up the butt we needed.
It's not a bad thing. We're not going to lose the rugby championship, but we might if we don't win at Eden Park.
Dare I say it, had Bowden just kicked our bloody conversions, we would have won.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Scored more tries. Anyway, hey, it wasn't all doom and gloom. Billy Proctor made some people who entered the Cadbury Try Time competition very happy on Sunday morning. You guys can head to cadburytrytime.co.nz, follow the instructions and go into the draw to win 50 grand. right here if the guy wearing your jersey number scores the first All Blacks try.
It's on your till receipt, and you got to be over 18.
Okay.
Because that's what Goldie said.
Got it. Thank
on
you.
the coverage.
Nice.
And whatever Goldie says, oh my goodness, they put in concrete here at Sky. It's everywhere. After the break, Tommy Fleetwood finally finishes on the PGA Tour when he needed to. Oh, the Wires didn't fluff it on the Goldie, and the best of the NPC and FPC as well.
After 164 starts and 30 top 5 finishes, Tommy Fleetwood finally got himself a PGA Tour win.
Fleetwood breaks through in the grandest way possible.
You have one of the best attitudes on the PGA Tour. You have a warm heart, a big smile, and a huge fan following.
Yeah, they're amazing. It makes me a bit emotional, but always so lucky with the support that I get. I said, you know, this last month or so, the buzz that's been around me when I've been in contention has been amazing. I hope everybody knows how grateful I am for it.
Aww.
His conversion after leading after 54 holes, like 3 rounds,
terrible,
is awful. He seems like such a lovely guy.
He's really funny.
Like all his like Ryder Cup teammates, his Europe teammates, some of them were there cheering him on. It's just
Feel good golf. We love it.
And he got paid. It wasn't like some sort of also ran PGA Tour.
Big one. Tour championship.
Amazing.
Whew.
Righto. They say travel is the only thing you can buy that actually makes you richer. You can tell that to my crypto wallet player.
Yes, and much like Makoni's Crowdcoin rug pull, it's not the destination that is valuable, but it's the journey itself. Visit crowdcoin.com for more details. What?
Are you an ambitious young Kiwi looking for golder pastures? Well, why didn't you say so? The Gold Coast, a place full of adventure.
Like, can I suck on your toes for $10?
Fun.
A large group of shocked partygoers watch a violent brawl break out.
Move over. Big Ben, how about Big Tino? All the local scaffolders and baristas gathered in the Gold Coast over the weekend, and no, it wasn't for a weekend run club. It was for the Warriors versus the Titans as we look to break a 3-game losing streak and bump our way back into the top 4. Big Tino was back to wreak havoc and let us know how much he was sick of Kiwis in the Gold Coast. And he wasn't just trying to snatch our top 4 hopes, he was also trying to snatch Aaron Clark's berries. Speaking of which, Rocco was back in action and looking the goods.
On the short side, Rocco Berry.
Nice strike, got him away from Thermal there.
And while Tino was reaching for a sausage roll, Marata was reaching for a meat pie.
My goodness,
RTS was living in his own dream world, going over for an easy first half double.
On Harris to that's so good. Poppy under, 2 miles to check.
And Auckland boy Eddie Edemaya Toava got his first ever try for the Warriors.
He's got his first in first grade. Eddie Edemaya Toava.
2 wins on the trot? What's changed the past 2 weeks? Ah yes, maybe the CGW curse is broken.
I have exorcised the demons.
Over to the Wahine. Hamilton was treated to another epic game day at FMG Stadium. Clayton Takimoana extended her try streak to 7 games in a row.
Takimoana gets another one.
And Haruta Butler is an absolute beast.
Bumped off one defender, still going. Butler, hard to put away.
But the Sharks were too tough to handle as they grinded out a 22-14 victory. The girls will head over to Sydney next week to try and bump their way back into the top 6. Tavlova, crowd goes wild.
Unfortunately, LaShawn Albert-Jones is facing a 2-match ban after a high tackle against the Sharks, so that's not good. She's a force through the middle, so that's a shame. But the Wars...
Up the Wars.
Up the Wars.
Look, it definitely comes down to you and I being able to
obviously
host.
And that's
stuff.
why you were welcomed back.
Yeah, I know.
This weekend.
I know. They've got an hour build-up. That's going to be the Eels on Friday night. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I think it started to just click a little bit better.
Yeah. All right, to the EPL now, where things got more heated than that time I left the electric blanket on high after a bottle of wine and I thought I was going to die at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now, Crystal Palace hosted Nottingham Forest and it sure wasn't a friendly.
Many of these Palace fans might feel that their Europa League spot has been pinched by their visitors today, Nottingham Forest, Cup champions.
Basically, Palace is peeved because they won the FA Cup and booked themselves into the Europa League, only to have their place revoked, then taken by Forest because of a multi-ownership breach. Google it for more. Anyway, Chris Wood almost drew the first blood.
Mitchell still going, Gibbs White. And it's a good ball into Wood. What a chance that is for the former Newcastle United man. He's already got 2 goals this season and very nearly had a third. She's in the right
But it
place
was
at the
Crystal
right
Palace
time.
who dished up the
But
first
here is
goal.
Wharton, urged to shoot, instead finds Munoz. Munoz pulls it back and there's a great chance. And the opening goal goes to Ismail Assar.
Now,
Well
12th
there,
minute of the second half, and Forest made things even Stevens.
What a great chance this is for Nottingham Forest to find the equaliser, and they do. It's 1-1.
And 1-1 it stayed till the final whistle, as did the Man U and Fulham game, which saw a shock missed penalty from Bruno Fernandes following a little shoulder bump from the ref.
Because the referee didn't apologise, and that was what triggered me in the moment.
Honestly, if this triggers you and you're a football player, this is that's peak football, farmers.
It really is.
Farmers, you know that.
God,
that is peak football.
We are not doing the sport any favours right now.
You're not.
Sorry.
Leave it alone. International rugby is cool, eh?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Palmy North on a Sunday afternoon trying to fight the bucketheads if you're a Wellington fan, like they did a few years ago? Anyway, I digress. Have you been to Rotorua on the Thursday night when it's really cold?
Because those are just a couple of the magical destinations. Round 4 of the NPC took us. Here's producer Ra with all the cheers and tears.
It was a week that had us all hypnotised, with upsets galore, starting with Southland steaming past Bop and Roto Vegas.
Smith the inside pass, Manson! Oh, they won't catch it! Michael Manson to win it for the Stags!
A win that I'm sure was followed by a celebratory soak in the Wairua-nourishing mud pits of the Twin Lakes.
Yeah, hell of an effort.
And the land in the south weren't the only ones taking down the big dogs. The Taniwha came screaming over the Brynduans to keep Auckland's winless start to the season going.
Beautiful ball away from Rob Rush. And Reihana is in for a try. That's an absolute peach from the Taniwha.
And if you're wondering how long it had been since they won at Eden Park...
17 years, mate. That's a good one to get.
Shout out to the Northland Social team who are now claiming ownership of the Big Smoke.
That's awesome stuff.
Down in Taranaki, the Moolus said, hey, it's a mighty fine log of wood you got there. It'd be a damn shame if we took it off you for the 4th time since 1996.
He nails this kick 9 times out of 10 usually. Ball's falling over. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Oh, the drama. Oh, the pressure. He's got it. Waikato win the shield.
Yeah, it was a huge effort from the boys. I think we only led for 10 seconds or something, but it was huge from the boys, so we're stoked.
Yeah, it's just disappointing, but lost for words actually.
And in Palmy, Ngani Laumape was giving the Bucketheads plenty to celebrate.
There they are. That's the next government of our country right there. Cameron long ball.
Beautiful footwork from Laumape. Look at the beautiful right foot step and then throwing past.
Look, I'm not one to panic, but get that man in the All Blacks camp ASAP.
I'm so happy to be home, mate.
But Ngani wasn't the only one throwing it down for Manawatu, with New Zealand rugby legend Salika Winiata clocking up 18 points in her 150th first-class game.
I love the green and white hoops. I'm passionate about this province, and to be able to clock 150 is pretty amazing.
We salute you, Salika. Rapomari, crowd goes wild.
Ah, she is a legend.
She is a legend. Southland, give them a red-hot chance on Sunday afternoon for the Shield Challenge against Waikato.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm only wearing this because they won the Shield. I know I was wearing a Taranaki jersey last week, so I apologise greatly for that.
You cursed them.
I have cursed them. So hopefully Southland will get the Shield.
Southland red hot, first back-to-back win since 2014.
Love to see it.
All right, still to come on the show. MotoGP action because we bought TV3, so that's how that works.
Nice.
The biggest mana moments because we bought most of the rights to most things, and Smash Them Bro because we always bring you the best hits. That's the Southern Motorway. Now, I know it's MotoGP. A cameraman had a bit of a scare in Hungary yesterday. Pedro Acosta's bike hit a cameraman 3 metres high during a crash. The operator, he was all G. Shot, bro.
Entonces, ¿no?
Sí, a mí no me ha tocado nada.
Ah, bueno.
La cámara sí un poquito.
Menos mal. No, bueno, la cámara...
La cámara se arregla.
There was more mana moments over the weekend than you can shake a stick at.
I know, because I was the one shaking the stick and my arms got tired. But here's what we came back with for our big mana moments this week. Let's get the mana party started in the sandy shores and hard wickets of the Caribbean with a catch flick save over the boundary that we're calling the catch flick boundary saver, which is a work in progress, but work is what Fabian Allen does and we could learn a lot from him.
Wow, it's electric. That's amazing.
That's a flick behind the back even Benji Marshall would smile at. Well, maybe not, but what about this one?
Let's go, the floating pass, can't stumble. Flick pass, Toya is in. It just gets better and better.
Marky Mark coming in clutch once again with an 05 special to put centre Robert Toya over for the Chooks. Now that one surely gets a smirk from the ex-Tiger. No? Tough crowd. Well, here's one that should insert some mana into the Tigers coach. His team scoring an almost length of the field try that even had a flick pass in it, Benj.
It is the Tigers of 05. Then for Taruba. Off an amazing flick pass. Taruba to Fuller. Oh, yeah. Oh, like that, Oval.
Nomination for Try of the Year, but Benji has seen it all before and wasn't impressed. What was impressive, and something never seen before, was this golden point try by the Raiders. The Panthers losing 2 consecutive weeks by crazy tries and golden point has the mana cage at dangerously high levels. And I, for one, need a little change of pace, because having a baby in a sound booth is not part of my birthing plan. Ah, that's better. Kazuma Kabori tied for second in the British Masters in England yesterday, taking home a $500,000 worth of mana to go with it.
He's sorry about that, but a finish from Kabori.
Potentially, if he puts the balls behind his back, he takes the dip. Hey, Benji? Maybe not.
Hard to impress Benji, eh? Now, moving on. While being extremely entertaining and very sexy, our show endeavours to teach the young minds of New Zealand kids through the beauty of sport. So here's a physics lesson that we call... Smash and Bro! Get your notepads out. The force of an object is equal to its mass times its acceleration. What?
Hopple running for the corner. A huge collision, but somehow he got the ball down.
That's Newton's second law of force, kids, and Trey Fuller learned it the hard way because Lehigh Hopawade smashed him! Oh, every particle in the universe attracts every other particle with a force directly proportional to the product.
Well done, Frampton. He's come down very heavily there.
It's painfully demonstrated by Jai Cully. This is the law of gravity. He's all right, kids, but Mother Nature could be copying a heavy band because Earth smashed him, bro! The friction of the moving object is proportional and perpendicular to the normal force.
And then he was hit hard.
Healthy, that's the law of friction, and friction between two surfaces creates heat. When one hunt meets another hunt, the friction is what? Jaden Hunt smashed him, bro! Slipping. The tendency to resist changes in motion is known as inertia.
Miller, midfield, lost his legs, good hit.
Newton's first law says that when Josh Temu's direction was met with extreme resistance by Rodney Tongatea, the result is a huge smash down, bro! And your number one physics lesson for the week is this one.
He's Fisher Harris and Tino. Oh, the two big hot rate.
When one object exerts a force on another, the second object exerts a force of equal magnitude in the opposite direction. Or in CGW language, Tino smashed him, bro!
But, tell me, say it to my face that that's not a shoulder charge.
That's a shoulder charge.
It is.
Yeah, no, it's a shoulder charge.
No,
It's a shoulder charge. That's because it's the Wars, and you've got to win comprehensively if you're the Warriors, it seems, to avoid that stuff. Anywho, see you Thursday, everybody.
Cheerio.
Normal time, 7 p.m. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye, Marty.